King David was a great king of Israel, chosen by God and known for his courage, love for God, and leadership. But even great people can fall into sin when they stop listening to God. One spring, when kings usually went out to war, David stayed behind in his palace in Jerusalem. But instead of turning away and honoring her marriage, David made a terrible choice. He sent for her, and she became pregnant. One evening, as he walked on the roof of his palace, he called Uriah back from the battlefield and tried to get him to go home to his wife, so that it would look like the baby was his. But Uriah refused, saying, he wrote a letter to his army commander Joab, saying, he saw a woman bathing. Her name was Bathsheba, and she was very beautiful. David found out that she was the wife of Uriah, one of his loyal soldiers. To hide his sin, David came up with a plan. How can I go home and enjoy myself when the army is still in battle? Nathan told him a story. Since that didn't work, David did something even worse. The rich man had many sheep. The poor man had only one little lamb that he loved like a daughter. But when a visitor came, the rich man took the poor man's lamb and cooked it for a meal. Put Uriah at the front of the battle where the fighting is hardest, and pull back so he is killed. Joab followed the order, and Uriah was killed in battle. Who would grow up to become a wise and powerful king. But there would be consequences. The child born to David and Bathsheba became sick and died. David wept and fasted, but accepted God's judgment. After a time of mourning, David took Bathsheba as his wife, and she gave birth to a son. David thought he had covered up his sin, but God saw everything. God sent Nathan, a prophet, to confront David. There were two men, one rich and one poor. You took Uriah's wife and had him killed. David was furious. That man deserves to die, he said. Then Nathan said, you are that man. David was heartbroken. He realized how terribly he had sinned. I have sinned against the Lord, David said. Nathan told him that God would forgive him. Later, God blessed David and Bathsheba with another son named Solomon.